Alright, so welcome back to Jim Bob's Garden. Today we're going to talk about lemongrass. This is all about lemongrass. Alright, first off, this is lemongrass. This is a plant we planted last year, and it's grown up this big. Now, it's already started to head out with some seeds, which this is the first year I've really had it do that, but it has gotten huge, and we've actually taken some off of this. Alright, so let me take you over here and show you some more. Alright, so this is another bunch of lemongrass I got here that we actually chopped this down. Yeah, it was around November time frame when I planted all of the onions and garlic back here. So what I want to show you here is I want to show you how we go about propagating it, or how I've gone about propagating it. First thing I do is I take a machete and I get down in the plant and just kind of cut it best I can. And the idea is that we're going to hopefully be able to pull some out with some roots. There we go. So we got one that's got a little bit of root on it. You take that, chop it down, stick in the pot, throw some water on it. It's as simple as that. Now you're asking yourself, why lemongrass? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, it helps a lot with mosquitoes. My daughter has put it all around her backyard, and the mosquito population has gone down substantially. All right, so when I cut this lemongrass down over here, next to my garlic and such, I wasn't sure what to do with it all, so I took it and I used it as mulch. And you can see this is all the mulch that came, this is all the lemongrass. But still, it smells faintly lemony. My theory is it'll keep the bugs off, and it provides a nice mulch for your garden. And then you can also compost it. Whatever you want to do with the tops is fine. The seeds, the tops, and anything else. But like I said, I've been using it for mulch. Seems to work fine. Hadn't affected the garlic or the onions at all. Seems to work real well with them. So I'm going to continue to use that for mulch as well. And come on over here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you. What we're going to do here is I'm going to show you how we go about cutting it up. All right. So once again, what I'm trying to do here with lemongrass, a couple different things. One, it's kind of nice, it's decorative, provides a little bit of shade. Two, it supposedly helps keep away the mosquitoes. And then three, my wife uses it to make her tea. She will use a lot of these little cuttings like this to make her tea. So how we go about harvesting it? What I do is I chop it down and then bring it over here in my bucket or my wheelbarrow, take off the real loose leaves, and then just chop it down in about 4-inch long sections. Now, the only reason I do 4 to 6 inches is so they fit in my bag. Because what we're going to do is we're going to freeze this so that she will have lemongrass all year round. And we won't have to go out to the garden to grab it. Now, it's probably better fresh, but I don't know that for sure because we've never frozen it. So, like I said, you just cut it up like so, about 4 to 6 inches. It's really kind of determined by the size of your bag. Not your old bag, your plastic bag. Alright. So you just cut down the chunks. Now, all parts of this lemongrass smell like lemon and will make good tea. Oh yeah, it smells real good. So then what I do is I take a nice strong leaf like this, grab me a handful, about whatever size. Like my wife, she'll use about that much, plus or minus a few, to flavor her tea. She'll just throw it in a pot and boil it, along with the other things that she puts in. So what I do is then I'll take it like this, put my finger, the other way, put my finger on the thick part of the leaf and wrap it over. Let me show you this. You see it? So I wrap it around like this and make sure you go back over the top of the first wrap. Wrap it around a few times, get it nice and snug, put your finger in there, shove that through where the finger was, and just snug it up a little bit. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to go far. And voila, we have a nice little bundle that she can just throw right into her teapot, or into her pot that she brews the tea in. Clip that off. And you got a bundle, toss it in your bag, and you can throw it in the freezer. That's how we, hopefully, will be storing it. We have never tried freezing it. We've always taken it fresh. And we may not even need to freeze it because this stuff grows year-round. It is in, middle to beginning of March. I think today's like the 10th, right? Something like that. So the 10th of March. And it's been growing all winter long, and it grows all summer long, so I've never had a problem with as many plants as we have to get it going. How did I get so much? Basically, I just started off with one pot I bought at a store here locally, saw some lemongrass, and then just kind of separated it like I showed you on how to propagate it. Just get a chunk with some roots on it, stick it in dirt, man, that stuff grows. And like I said, I've got it all back here. Let me show you. I've got it the section I showed you, and in this whole section here that I just cut down, all of this from here to over here is all lemongrass. So, supposed to have some caffeine in it. I don't know how true that is, but my wife loves it in her tea. So, get yourself some lemongrass, propagate it, let it grow, or not, as you like. But that's how I get it to grow, and that's how we harvest it and what we use it for. All right, thanks once again for stopping by Jim Bob's Garden. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think. And if you got other ideas on how to use lemongrass, please pass them on. Thanks once again.